大家好，歡迎大家嚟到學英文冇口音呢個環節 ，Speak English No Accent。咁隔離有 Angela 喺度 ，Hello Angela。
係你好。
喂，講多啲廣東話 ，other than 你好。Have you picked up a few more Cantonese phrases when you were in Hong Kong?
Not too much, just like 你係邊個？你係邊度？
你喺邊度 ？Right. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
蝦餃燒賣 I'm sure.
Of course, the dim sum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I talked about this in a previous session too. Being able, and I hear this from my in-laws a lot, like just comments about things around us, like, oh, it's too cold. 好凍 for the so beautiful and
好靚 yes.
好靚 yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Now today we kind of will switch to a different topic, more philosophical. We're going to put more context into what we're trying to express, and what is it? The meaning of life, right?
The purpose of life, yeah.
The purpose of life.
Or how we feel fulfilled from life.
Yeah, it's abstract but also quite concrete. Yeah. And then should we do a 5-minute impromptu? Again?
Another one? Yeah, sure.
That was our last lesson.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I heard you were planning to register a course,
yes.
A one-day
improv drop-in class. Yeah.
That's at the Second City.
At Second City, yeah.
Right.
Very popular spot for live comedy.
Okay, so maybe they would give you a topic on what's the purpose of life.
Maybe they will. I have no idea what to expect, to be honest.
Or they ask you to think of a topic that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And talk about it.
And likely you'll have to interact with the other participants, bouncing off of each other. I mean, actually, what we're doing every single recording, every single live session is improv because we're just talking spontaneously.
Right. You just don't have to think about it, right?
Yeah.
So this is the lesson that we're going to talk about. What is the purpose of life? Mm-hmm. Yeah, impromptu style.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we do that every single time anyway.
Yeah.
This time, would you like to go first?
Me? Going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take turns.
Let me say something in Cantonese first, so just to make sure we're all on the same page. 咁今日咧，我哋咧要講嘅咧就係繼續就係爆肚啦。爆肚is a colloquial in Cantonese that means impromptu. Yeah, 爆肚. Yeah, improvisation. 咁個 topic 咧就係講緊what is the purpose of life? 你嘅 how should I say it in Cantonese? Let me think of a better way. 你嘅人生目的係乜嘢? In Mandarin, you speak Taiwanese Mandarin.
Not really.
Not really.
Don't ask me to translate now.
Purpose is a 目的, right? 目的 purpose.
My vocabulary is terrible. Don't test me.
Okay. 你嘅人生目的係咩? What's the purpose of life? Yeah. So it's a philosophical question, but also to high school students, maybe they think of it in a more concrete way. They have to take certain exams if they want to go to certain schools, some public exams, SAT, advanced placement. If you want to go to the US, if you are a foreign student, you have to take the TOEFL or IELTS. So these are more like concrete stuff they need, and then they aim for...
That's like the next purpose, the next goal, but definitely not the next goal in life.
No. Yeah. There has to be a higher purpose than just the short-term goals. I'm already starting.
And actually it is great for you to go ahead and talk first, because I feel like you're at that stage of your life when you're trying to find stuff that gives you fulfillment, stuff that you want to do, stuff that will make an impact, stuff that you care about, correct?
Yeah, it's quite different from when I was 16. Definitely I'm not 16 anymore. When I was 16, that's the age when I went to North America, first in a coast city called Winnipeg. And then I did my grade 11 and 12 in 1 year because it's so boring in that city. So I kind of condensed all the courses in a year. Did the spring and then the summer term as well. So got all the credits, and I went to the U.S. University of Minnesota. It's in Minnesota, St. Paul, Minneapolis. That's called the Twin Cities. So fast forward to where I'm now. I guess it's after being in finance for over a few decades, and then doing activism work and also humanitarian work. I think the purpose it's a little bit different now. It's different from trying to extract more profits from the financial market. Yeah, because and a lot of the audience would also witness just 2 weeks ago, there was an AI platform called DeepSeek. You heard of it, right?
Of course, yeah.
DeepSeek, right? Just came out, and then it caused the ChatGPT open platform, and what's behind it? It's using NVIDIA chip, right? That the stock kind of plummeted more than 17% in one trading day, right? Same as other tech stocks, that's a chip related.
Oh, thank you for the trading insight.
Yeah,
not my forte.
No, not my forte either, at least for now. I guess that's a very good topic. What's the purpose of life? The purpose of life, it's not to extract as much financial return in your lifetime. It's really leading a meaningful life. And at different stages in life, people think of the highest purpose quite differently. Yeah, to me, at my age, I think it's definitely to think about after this life, where's the next life? The next life, to me, it's kind of going to headquarters, and you think about God, right? That's to some people, it's quite abstract too, but for people with faith, the Christian faith, whether you are East Orthodox, Catholic, or Christians, they think about there's life after this life, and then eternity, you will be at a place where there is no sorrow, there is no famine, and is a place where you can really find peace. Yeah, that's I guess my 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay. So
yeah,
purpose of life. Let me see if I can get a takeaway, one sentence.
It's to find the highest purpose, which is to live life to the fullest. Okay. And from a Christian context, it's to glorify the creator, which is God. And in Christianity, they believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So that's what keeps a lot of people going. Think about an extreme situation. If you are incarcerated in unjustly,
that is an extreme situation.
Unjustly in prison. Right? You are being thrown in jail for whatever reason, okay. And then the person gets life imprisonment, right? So there isn't really much you can do other than the fact that maybe the outside world think about the activism that you did while you are outside of the jail system was fighting for justice, right? Okay. And then lo and behold, you were put into that situation for life, and you are dependent on a higher being to keep you alive. And if that person is in solitary confinement, some people are, if the state think that you are you could be a person that has a lot of influence, they put you are being locked up, right, for an indefinite period of time. So you think about what are you going to do for the rest of your life? You know that you are not free, but spiritually you could be free indeed. Physically you are not. You are entrapped in a confined place, right?
Okay.
But then your freedom is not from the materialistic things around you, but this goes into more like a higher ground. So I guess that's another 3 minutes of impromptu.
I mean, we had talked about this very briefly, about how I'm not a faith-based person.
Yeah.
And I'm also not a very spiritual person. So this kind of explanation or this kind of talk feels very abstract indeed. So let me see if I can give a more concrete answer from my point of view.
Secular point of view. Sure.
But still a little bit spiritual too.
Okay.
So I went on a retreat back in October of 2024. And that was an amazing retreat, which had some spiritual aspects, but really touched upon your purpose in life and how you can find fulfillment in life. And concretely, what they talked about was, okay, what are your values and what are you good at? And how do we make those two things align?
Yeah.
When you can make those two things align, you will have found your purpose in life.
Can you repeat again?
Yeah. So one thing is, what is your value? What do you strongly, strongly value above everything else? So what is that one thing that makes your happy moments happy? And what is missing from your sad moments? And that's why it makes it sad. Whatever that thing is, that's your value. Second thing is, what are you good at? What are you better than everybody else at? What is something that you can do, uniquely you? And when those two things overlap, then you've found your purpose. And those are two very concrete things. So for me, actually, I get to do what I really enjoy right now. And I don't know if those values will change. But when your values change over the course of your life, then you have to realign those two things to again find purpose in your life. Right now, I feel like I'm very good at communicating, at speaking, and that's my job. And what I really value is human connection, human relationships, to be able to build better understanding. The things that are in our world right now is only possible because people worked together to create that thing. This computer that we're using right now, you think this was a one-person job with no communication? No, right? It's a whole team of, I don't even know how many people, but they communicated their different expertise, their values. They were able to collaborate through communication. And that's what I care about, using communication as a way to make things possible, to increase our collective understanding of something. Because as a sum, we're greater than the sum of our parts. That's how the saying goes. And I get to do what brings me fulfillment because I'm good at communication and that's what I care about. And those two things align in my work.
Good. And when I was back in Hong Kong not too long ago, I did some consultation with the different investment banks, also more from a proprietary trading environment. I asked the traders a few things because their sole purpose for being a trader is to extract as much return as possible on the trading day.
Yeah.
So a few things I always ask them when they go on a retreat, usually starts on a Friday afternoon and it ends on Sunday. A few things they have to think about. It's what do you think you are good at? What do you want to do? What is in it for me or for the company?
Yeah.
What do you want to be remembered for? So
yes, yeah.
Four things, and then the last thing, it's more longer term. They might not work for that company, not Goldman, not Morgan, but 5 years ago, later, maybe they start their own hedge fund, right? So what is their highest purpose? That's the most important, not just the short-term goal. But
everyone's short-term goal is to make money. You need money to live in this society, right?
Yeah. So I guess it's you could take a look at things on shorter term, just like investments. You have a short-term trading, medium-term trading, and then long-term investing, right? So it can be broken down into different phases.
Yeah. So short-term, everyone's got to make money. Long-term, what brings you fulfillment in life, what will make you happy, and what will have a positive impact on the world.
Yeah. And then we exceed this 5-minute so-called limitation. We expand beyond the 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, back and forth talking, and all gets mixed up, right?
back and forth. I hope the audience who are viewing this or just listening to this, I hope they can find value, because we have done 5 or 6 of the show already, right? Whether here doing live at inside the boardroom, or 2 times you in
while I was
Japan,
traveling,
and Lan Kwai Fong.
Yeah. And if there's anything that the audience expects out of these sessions from Speak English, No Accent, and you're not getting it from these, do let me know. Leave a comment. Even though I don't have a YouTube channel yet, I do read the comments. So we would love to have some direction and bring you value.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your company, Angela? Yeah. What is it called, and what do you do?
So my company, Speak Fluent, we're a team of speech therapists that specialize in communication coaching, helping you improve your communication in any way possible. I offer a variety of services, or a variety of focus areas, from improving your speaking clarity, maybe your accent clarity, or maybe you mumble, to making sure that you can deliver your message with impact, making sure you don't sound like a boring robot, or making sure you don't sound like ChatGPT, making sure you can tell really compelling stories that can get your listener thinking in different ways, or to be able to influence people.
Speak Fluent.
Speakfluent.ca.
If someone use your service, can do it online?
Yeah, so that's something that I forgot to mention, but Speak Fluent, we're completely virtual. We get to see people from all over the world. Now we're based in Canada, so most of our clients are in Canada, but I do have some global clients who work in very diverse companies, but they need to speak in English and converse in English, and they really want to get their message across. And what's interesting too is that for people who speak a different language, oftentimes their communication habits are the same in English and in their native language. So if they do a lot of filler words in English, and they're assuming they're fluent in English, they'll likely do a lot of filler words in their native language as well.
What is filler words?
Filler words are like ums and uhs, likes,
you want to eliminate those, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too good.
No, like I had a client who did like, my name is Angela.
Yeah.
Why do you need a filler word when you're introducing yourself? Now they have their place, so you don't need to eliminate them completely, but don't do it all the time.
Right. Okay, so I guess this is all we will cover today, and it's a good topic. What's the meaning of life, right?
Yeah.
It's a very good philosophical and also practical way of looking at things.
Yeah, and it's good to think about what you need to do in order to achieve that purpose.
Yeah. Until then, we'll see you next time.
See you all.